we doing? What is going on? Happy Thursday. Thursday. Last normal stream of the week, which is great. Everybody is I hope everybody's having a good time. Wow, this is like going from there. A PC guy, we already got some people throwing in subs and stuff like that. Let me refresh. What's going on here? Okay, hopefully you get in there. Yeah. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, happy almost Friday. How's it going, everybody? It's Thursday. Yeah, it's only Thursday. It's not Friday. But welcome everybody to Happy Almost Friday. I know it's weird because this is like our second or third week having the new stream on Thursdays instead of Fridays, but people are enjoying their time, not having, Hype Train's already started, so we'll jump into that. You guys are already on fire there and going from there. But yeah, it's been good. It's been a good day. It's been good to give people a break on Fridays and all that sort of stuff. We are at level 2 Hype Train. Hey, what's up, Strong Christ? Good to see you. Level 2 Hype Train already. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on from the giveaway standpoints, because there's nothing crazy, the usual. First and foremost, we got if we hit 2 level 5 Hype Trains on the show, we'll give away a 500 gig NVMe, and you guys are used to that. Engin Ears, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Evo, Cybernation, also, obviously, thank you for the 1, and all the subs before I'll go through and read them. If we get 600 likes on the YouTube stream, we'll give away another 500 gig NVMe. So that's nothing unusual there. You guys have enjoyed that as well. And then finally, down there at the bottom, you'll see that $50. If we get $50, 50 subs, comes a $50 Newegg gift card. You get 100 subs, comes a $100 Newegg gift card. 150 subs comes a $150 Neweggs. And then 250 becomes a 5600X, and 350 it becomes a 5800X. And then we start getting more and more awesome giveaways the more subs that we get here on the show. We just try to bless you as you guys bless us and stuff like that as well. So that is the last thing. Then finally, we have 2 RTX 3070s. That was a vote that you guys did that we're giving away in the month of August. We're actually almost halfway there already. Did you get me a gift for my birthday on Saturday? I forgot, Najia. But we got 2 RTX 3070s we're going to be giving away for the month of August. We'll be announcing that in mid-September. And those are going to be going to 2 lucky subs right here on twitch.tv/Robeytech. So if you're anywhere else and you're not right here on Twitch, then what you got to do is come over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. Use your free Amazon Prime subscription. That's going to get you a free entry into the giveaway. And then that will take care of getting you in. But if you get extra entries like Shonuff88, or like Engineers just did, you can do things like gift subs that get you extra entries, and then subscribing at tier 2 and tier 3 actually gets you 5 extra entries and 10 extra entries towards winning those GPUs. And in fact, the guy who won not last month but the month before all he did is he was like he did 1 Amazon Prime subscription and ended up winning an RTX 3080. Speaking of that, I know a lot of people are expecting the winners for us to announce for the 2 3070s for July. You're gonna have to hold on for 1 more week. We ended up finding a massive technical issue with the drawing things, and so he's having to rewrite our drawing stuff. It all started actually back with CKCC. We basically had to make a tool that allowed for people to put a ton of gifted subs in, and we ended up finding an error that was basically causing a big problem for us, and so we're rewriting it, and he's in the middle of doing that because we drew some winners and then we were getting some weird results. So don't fear, the winners will, if we can get them earlier, we might just put them on Discord instead of waiting for a stream. So if you head over to discord.gg/Robeytech, Blondie always puts the winners there. We'll put them as soon as we have them, and that way you guys will have that stuff. Sorry about that, but we want to make sure we're actually giving the cards to people. So that was the critical part. So yeah, that's going on, and that kind of goes from there. Yeah. Okay, let me go through and tell you the people who did sub, though. I want to say thank you to them. 1VB Arctic Warrior, thank you for subscribing for 8 months. Thank you for that resub. House of Tom resubscribing tier 2 and now has been subscribed for 13 months. Even the bots subscribe, guys. Even the bots. Red Dragon Zombie, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Shonuff88, welcome. And, oh, no, never mind. 8-month anniversary there. Baboon Error, 1 month at tier 1. Welcome to the family. Engineers, again, 5 more community subs from him. Thank you very much for that. Scott Maxfield resubscribing 13 months. Thank you for that, man. PC Guy gifted a sub to Warpin in 1983. Wicked Impulse, 2 months at tier 1. Subscribed for 4 months. Happy anniversary. Then the Engineer resubscribing for 3 months at tier 1. Appreciate that. PC Guy has been subscribed for 6 months. And then Justin 4 in Success. Justin 4 in Success has been subscribed for 11 months. Those are some great anniversaries, and welcome everybody, and thank you for all this stuff. Toilet Tsunami. Hopefully we're going to be doing some more builds for him. We'll know more a little bit about that, but he has got his build that's on his way to Canada now. By the way, it did get picked up today, just so you know, Toilet. I know you were curious about that. It got picked up today. And then Flying Virtual Gaming gave out one community sub as well. So there we are, guys. Level 5 hype train still got 70%. So that's going from there. Anyway, apologies for the delay in announcing the winner. Yeah, it was a bit of a problem. And so we were like, yeah, we can't go with these results. Iron Gazebo, one gifted sub. Let's finish it out, guys. We're so close to hitting level 5 hype train, and we're almost halfway through towards our first tier giveaway stuff. And then we'll go going from there. Please tell me you're getting, I hope so. We're using G-Skill, so I don't know. I hope we get better. Yeah, yesterday's RAM was not the best. And let's hope that the lights all work, right? Tactical Tom 97, 1 month at tier 1. Thank you very much. Happy 2-month anniversary. Yeah, let's go from there. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Matunas, is it Matu6 Kukuk? Thank you very much. And then Mr. Watermelon, Baboon Error, another community sub. Thank you very much for a month. What's up, Pig Radio? How are you? No Molex, no kidding. That was ooh. That was ooh yesterday. So yeah, no Molex today. We're using Lian Li Uni 120 fans today. Pricey build today. But this one is a person who's been waiting for their build for a while. So I'm excited to actually get German's build built today. Hey, what's up, PC guy? Made in America, not the best click, right? Because they're a pretty good kit of RAM. Yes, yeah, that's a pretty good kit. It is a pretty good kit of RAM. I agree, Maiden. I do agree. Hey, what's up, Yono Watermelon 3? How are you, man? Intoxication subscribing with Prime. Guys, 1 minute and 37 seconds left, 25% to go. Remember, if we get to 1,000%, not feeling that today, but we'll give away one of those HD60Ss as well. It's going good, man. It's going good. I'm having a good day. It's just kicked off. What 3080 Ti are we going to be using today? An EVGA 3080 Ti. Thank you for asking, Kyotastic. My 5950X was 4300. Yeah, that's about where they kind of end up before tax and everything else. This is a pricey, this is a nice build. 64 gigs of RAM. No 200 millimeters fans. Clueless Clucks. Man, you guys, the 200 millimeter fan gang. I think that should be a gang. They're like the street gang. You know, you have like, imagine like the streets of LA. It's the 200 millimeter fan gang. Poncho, I wish. I haven't seen CKCC. And I haven't seen Vega either. Drafaz has been our big guy. 45 seconds. Come on, guys. Who's going to clutch it? Let's get it up. Red Dragon. There he goes. Red Dragon's like, today will not be the day that we are taken down. Today we will accomplish the impossible. And we did. So everybody thank Red Dragon's Eye me for coming in clutch, unlocking the first half of that giveaway. No, we haven't seen CKCC in a while. I'm drinking the lemon lime today. Yeah, I haven't been able to see him. I hope he's doing okay. He hasn't been around for a while, nor has Vega. But Drafaz has kind of come back into the thing. So Drafaz has been the non-stop winner. And the other person, we haven't seen Psycho in a little while either. But it's also summertime, so I expect we'll kind of have things come back to, wow, that made it worse. By the way, it's Jersey Day, guys. I know people like, every once in a while I like to throw the jerseys on, keep wearing all the nice clothes, and people are like, where's Robey the jersey wearer? So yeah. Lemon lime is good. Okay, so let's go through the good news. There's a lot of good news, actually. It's all good news. And no, CK did not break the system. We will announce the winner. It's going to be fine. It's actually better that we found this error. But what I did want to tell you guys is that you guys have been waiting. You guys have been asking. And officially today, ladies and gentlemen, officially today, Robeytech merch is available for everybody to purchase. So we have given subscribers their opportunity. They did do a dent. They did take a dent out of it. So thank you very much, subscribers, for doing that. But now, as of today, if you've been looking for that Robeytech merch, it is officially available. You can go to robeytechdeals.com/merch. We're going to put the links there. There it is right there. robeytechdeals.com/merch. And pick up your merch now. Guys, we have had some dent in inventory. We're going through that. I'll go and show you what we have that is on sale right now. In fact, I'll show you the site as well. We'll go there and check out the site. But we have some stuff to check out. So let me get it connected here. I don't know why I have that song in my head. It's loading. There it goes. There it is. And is it, oh, is it, do we not have a link for it? Oh, there it is, merch, okay. Okay, so here we go right here. We have the site. We got everything in here and ready to go. So this is the merch that we have. So we have these awesome, these are the 950, 950 New Era hats. They're embroidered on the side as well. They say Robeytech, and we also have that Robeytech embroidering there as well. So these are going to be a staple. These will be available, one of our like normal items that we really like. These look really great. I love the way they are. They're just nice quality hats. Those are up there and on sale right now as well with the logo. And like I said, some people are saying, well, why? It's like I said, we embroidered the crap out of this stuff. It isn't just like a iron on. Like these are actually all embroidered. We also have the Robeytech CPU shirts. The shirts actually have a CPU. The dates on them are the day that we hit 100K and then the date of our first video we ever posted and the total number of views that it had at the time of making that. So that was pretty cool. Like those shirts. And again, everything's high quality and soft. We actually have one right here. We didn't go cheap. Again, we wanted to make sure all of this stuff was worn a lot. We tested it, we washed it. We want to make sure they do not run small. They run at size and they are they're nice quality and soft and they don't bunch up or beat up or anything like that. So those are on sale right now, $23.95. This one, the beard comb shirt, which you can see right here, the beard comb shirt, this is limited edition. We only made, this will be, once these are sold out, they're gone. We're not going to be making these again. We're trying to do like a limited edition shirt once a quarter. So this one right here, this is our beard comb because you guys have seen me throw and beard comb with a 5800X or I forgot what, a 3900X or something like that. But yeah, it's got in there, it's got like, you know, it's just a cute, fun little shirt. And it's got like all this sorts of little fun stuff, so it should be pretty cool. And that's, you're only here for the beard comb, so that one's available as well. And then finally, the last item, and then I know you guys are asking about the build mats, those will come in September. The last item are these really great baseball jackets. And I know we've had a bunch of these actually get sold. So if you're looking for something coming into winter, these things are awesome. Massive embroidery on the side here, you can see for your jacket. Really, really big patch, and I've used these. I absolutely wanted to make them, and they're super comfortable, nice and soft, and they look really stylish, right? And they're nice and just great fitting and all that sort of stuff. So these are all available. Yeah, we do have a mat. I'll show you a picture of the build mat as well. But yeah, we got the merch is available for everybody now. So if you want to go pick it up, we'll announce it to Twitter tomorrow, before we let everybody else in the world know, and it starts showing up on YouTube videos. So you guys are getting early access as streamers, so if you want to pick stuff up, you can go pick it up now. We'll show it again midway through stream and go from there. Now, people did want to see the mouse mats. Let me show them to you. These are coming in mid-September. The build pads, actually, hold on. We go to Cam Link. And the build pads come out in September, and they look like this. So these are the new PC build pads. This is an almost final design. The final, I don't have a picture of the final design. It's there it is right there. These are like these build mats that you see on here. These are going to be coming out these will be out in September. So subscribers, you'll get early access you're going to get early access in mid-September to pick up one of these, and then from there it'll go to Discord and out from there. So yeah. I want the actual beard comb with the shirt, huh, Red Dragon? So there we go, guys. Merch is officially, I know we talked about it, having it in what, like April? And then here it is, August, and here it is August, and we finally actually have the stuff in stock. So there it is right there. Idea on the price, I forgot what it actually, I think they're $100. I think that's what I think it's, but don't quote me on that. I won't know until they actually get in there. So yeah, the zip-up jacket is really, really nice. And it feels, it does feel really good. It did feel a little bit like last month, but it was not last month. So anyway, merch is on sale. Go get it now. Everything that you guys do is help to support us. We really worked hard to make these quality and nice, so stuff that lasts a long time. We know that, you know, it's a big deal for you guys to spend your money on wearing our stuff, and so I appreciate each and everything that you guys do to go and support us. This goes towards feeding and paying for all of the people, the over 11 paid staff people that we have here on at Robeytech, who help bring you the content and the streams and all that stuff on a consistent basis. So we appreciate that. So, and then again, like I said, we'll see as we see stock go out, we'll try and do our best in terms of getting more stock in. But again, robeytechdeals.com/merch if you want to go pick it up, and we'll start advertising it on YouTube and everything else starting next week. So you guys are going to get a little bit of early access. You can't buy the cat in Canada. That sucks. Why? I'm sorry. But there it is right there. Anyway, that is the other bit of good news. Final bit, let's talk about the build. What do you guys think? You guys want to talk a little bit about build today? That sounds like a good day, right? Yeah, I'm excited about it. Robey duck butt shirts. That could be a good idea. Show us the build, people are saying. People want pants, Robeytech pants. And again, if you guys have ideas, I can't do the ice. Unfortunately, that's a copyright thing. But if you guys have ideas for things that you'd love to see us do, I know build mats is pretty much everybody's favorite, but yeah, everything yoga pants, Robeytech yoga pants. I'm gonna get mankinis, Robeytech mankinis. I think those are gonna be super critical, and go from there. Or maybe those really tight, booty pants that say duck butt on them. What do you guys think? Yeah, who would buy those? I just want to raise a hands if you would buy the duck butt Robeytech booty panties. Booty pants. Yeah, rompers. I want a pair of pants that say Robeytech across the booty. Textile gear or no day. Robeytech ice drink would be, I've made it if I have a Robeytech ice drink. I wonder what it'd go for there. Where's the hot tub PC? Yeah, PC chat. There we go. Okay, let's talk about the parts that we're putting in the build today, and let's get started on that. I know people are excited, and anyway, I super appreciate you guys. Again, everything that you guys do for picking up gear goes directly to supporting our team, and continues to help us make content with you. Let me see here. Let's get up our stream build and start talking about it. Okay, it's like the end of Antec week. We've just got finished doing a pretty cool deal with Antec. We showed you the NX800, the NX410, and then now we're building in my favorite Antec case. This is the Antec DF700. I've done a review on this case. It's absolutely, it's a great case, and you can actually check out our full review right there on YouTube. But really appreciate this case, and I'm glad that we're actually getting to do a commission in this case. And just so you guys know, if you are interested in the case, Antec was so tickled by how much I liked it, they gave you guys a special promo. I just texted it. So if you want to get the case now off of Amazon, the promo code is I just tried it. It's 11 ROB promo, and you guys should see it showing up in there in the discount. I did check it and I did test it, but apparently Tom just tried it. But it does work. And I did go in there. Let's I don't know. Here, I'll verify it again. But if you want to get a copy, if you want to actually get a DF700, you can get it for it's like 10% off. So I'm going in there and I go to my thing. And then I put in proceed to checkout, and I put in my promo code, which is 11 ROB promo, apply. That's weird because it worked before. Okay, well, we'll find out what happened there, but that was really what they literally just put it in and it said it worked, and now it says it won't work anymore. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll find out what's going on there. So never mind, we'll let you know when that works. I don't know what happened. It literally just worked and now it doesn't work anymore. So we'll find out. I'm sorry. The mat is, I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head. So, okay, let's go. So anyway, there we go. So hopefully you'll be able to get an Antec for less expensive, but we don't know what's going on there. So we don't know. Okay, so let's talk about what's in this build today though, regardless. We're gonna be doing the Ryzen 9 5950X. Yeah, I love the Antec cases. So we have the Ryzen 9 5950X. This is a 16-core, 32-thread CPU. It's actually on sale right now on Best Buy, so it's the cheapest you can get it right now is on Best Buy for $799.99. And again, if you're curious, if you want the best deals on all of our stream, if you see something in here on the stream that you're like wanting the cheapest, go to robeytechdeals.com, click on the stream build link, and the cheapest prices for our stuff is all there. So if you're looking for the cheapest for these, but right now it's on sale $799.99, less than it is on Newegg and Amazon right now over on Best Buy. Finally get to use this motherboard, and I've actually been excited. I've used the B550 of this quite a few times, but this is the first time this has shown up on the show. And this is the MAG X570 Tomahawk Wi-Fi of the X570. So we get to actually use the X570 Tomahawk. These have been hard to get. Very, very popular brand of motherboard, specifically given they have like a really great combination of premium features for price. And so this is just one of those really, really hot boards. And they've been this way for like, you know, forever. So be like really good to see that MSI has kept up with the quality of the Tomahawk brand of motherboard. And right now this is on sale for $262.99 over at Newegg if you want to check that out. For our RAM, we want to make sure it's compatible with Ryzen, and he wanted to make sure we had 64 gigs. So we're using 64 gigs of G.Skill Triton Z Neo. This is 288 at 3600 megahertz, CL16 by the way. So really, really nice, low latency, ideal for Infinity Fabric and 64 gigs, and it should be good clicks. I think that's the other thing too, and that should be also very positive. So we definitely, after yesterday's build, even though it was a great kit of RAM, it was not the loudest click kit of RAM, so we want something a little bit better. So that's on sale right now, $419.99 from Newegg. Actually, that's come down since I purchased it, which is actually a pretty good deal. For 64 gigs of CL16, that's a pretty good deal. Okay, for our AIO, we're using the NZXT Kraken Z series. Love these because they have that beautiful OLED, or I think it's LED actually, LED screen on them. This is the Z53. There's also the Z63 and Z73. The 53 is a 240 millimeter AIO, the 63 280, and then of course the 73 is a 360. Love these AIOs. This one actually is, you know, just really, really good. Also has that beautiful screen. Unfortunately, you have to use CAM if some people are on the fence for that stuff. Currently, $229.99 is the cheapest at Newegg right now for the parts there. For storage, we're doing all PCIe Gen 4. Again, it's a very, very high-end build here, doing all PCIe Gen 4. We've got a 2 terabyte SN850 currently on sale, $429.99 on Best Buy, and then a 500 gig SN850 as well. So that's going to be, you know, 2.5 terabytes of storage space for him. 500 gig is obviously the OS drive, and then 2 terabytes of gaming and whatever he wants. Oh, good. So, hey, promo works. 11 Rob promo. Apply at checkout in Amazon. Okay, there you go. So it is working. Outrage just tested it, and it seems to be working. So that's good. Discount code is, if somebody can get you guys the link, use the link that we have. Obviously, that's our link, and then you can use that promo code as well. So there it is. Freestyle. It's 11 Rob promo. It will get you guys that stuff from there. And there's the link to the case right there. So please use that link so that way that way Antec continues to give us good deals. Okay, finally for fans, we're going to be replacing all the fans because everybody loves these fans and they're fun to build with. These are the Lee & Lee Uni SL120s. We're going to be no fans. All the fans in this will be Uni 120s. So we have a total of 8 fans we're replacing. We actually went ahead and removed all the fans and everything from this case already, so we're not slowing and bogging it down in fan installation, which you guys are my favorite fans to install, but those ones you guys don't necessarily want to watch me take fans apart. So there are our cooling, and then finally, not finally, but we got our beautiful GPU sitting right here. Here it is right here, our EVGA RTX 3080 Ti FTW3 Ultra. There's our GPU. So pretty excited about that. Great GPU. It's currently out of stock across the board. I could tell you wherever to buy it. Cheapest place is currently Best Buy, but you can't get it anywhere. Finally, for our power supply, surprise, surprise, I use these all the time. The EVGA 850 G5, one of my favorite power supplies from EVGA, and so we're going to be using the 850 G5. The case we're using is the Antec DF700 Flux. You guys will see me. We'll be setting this up for optimal air as well by giving it the airflow directly to the GPU, the CPU and all that sort of stuff. One thing I forgot to grab though, and it's in here, where is it? Is our cables. I need the double CPU, there it is. And then we have our cables as well. We're gonna be using those Asia Horse double CPU cable extensions just to make sure everything looks pretty. So there is our build for the day. Pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy, but high end and should work very, very well. What's up good now? Sorry, I walked out for them. and go from there. So yeah, there's our build. What's up, good now? What's the question? Yeah, it's a nice component list. Oh, I'm sorry, Jay the Gamer. Thanks for coming and at least saying hi in the morning. Hey, I mean, saying hi to us now. Appreciate it. I want the 3074. Yeah, a lot of people want a lot of GPUs, and hopefully that continues to get better. I want to keep these out, actually. Oh, it's good to see you too, man. Okay, we're just pulling all the stuff. PC Guide 28. I think these are actually pretty reasonably priced. I guess I forgot to tell you what the price is for the PSU, but I've actually seen these pretty reasonably priced. I think right now the cheapest, it's $169.99 on Newegg right now. Man, what was the price of that? What was the price of that? There was some price on a PSU yesterday that was like, oh yeah, it was the RM850X was on sale for like $114 yesterday. Something ridiculous. That was a heck of a price for a PSU. Okay, so there's our motherboard and our stuff. Oh, we want all this stuff because this is all the stuff we're gonna put into the PC here in a second. When I say, it makes your heart, don't make your heart stop, you need to come back. Yeah, I think Scott Maxfield, somebody said it went back to 145 like the moment they tried to check out, which was like super unfortunate. So the G5s run, so yeah, Tom knows all. Our bot, he just basically just stores all that information directly in his head. So going from there. Oh, I did want to, before we get too far, remind folks that we also have the other sponsor that we have for today. We're gonna bring them up real quick. Is CDK Deals. So if people like the other thing that's kind of expensive, and given they're the guys who are buying. Sorry, they're the guys who are giving the. Oh, never mind. Going from here, let me get this back up. Okay, it is running. Okay. Whew. So one of the biggest things that everybody always talks about is obviously paying too much for Windows. And I did get confirmation on this, that the codes that you get from CDK Deals will actually allow you to upgrade to Windows 11. So if you're buying codes now, and you're thinking, hey, I'm just gonna wait for Windows 11 codes, you do not need to worry about that. So one of the things that's crazy about you obviously purchasing and you get done spending all this money on a PC is then you go in and you're like, hey, I'm gonna buy a Windows 10 key, and you go to take a look on a Windows 10, and I'm like, Windows 10 Pro, which is what we put on all of our PCs, is usually $118.60. That's quite a bit of money, right? And so you're like, oh, well, after spending, $300, $400, or even $700, $118 for a copy of Windows 10 Pro can be a lot. Well, there we are. It's like, if you can see here on CDK Deals, and these are legit PC keys. We've verified it with Microsoft. We have hundreds of people who've basically who've actually watched our show and purchased, thousands of people actually who've purchased their product keys from here. And there's tons of videos on YouTube. These are legit PC keys for Windows 10. Now, if you go in there and you're like, hey, Robey, I like 2146. These also work worldwide across the board. And they have deals on Windows, on Office and everything else as well. But if you go and you hit buy now, right now, and you're like, oh, okay, 2146, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. But if you use code RB20 and hit apply, you actually get an additional discount of $4.29, taking it down to $17.17. So if you're looking for an inexpensive copy of Windows 10 or Office, or there are games up here as well, all of those things are all here. You can go check them out. They're a really great deal. They have awesome customer support. I know some people like Strong with Christ had an issue because he was trying to transfer stuff between PCs, but for just purchasing basically copies of Windows, etc., they've done really well. If people have had issues with the keys, they've gotten that rectified really quickly. And you can actually see here that I've actually purchased keys from them multiple times. So CDK Deals is cdkdeals.com. You can see it right there, up there at the top. cdkdeals.com is the site. And if you need a copy of Windows 10, definitely a really good place to go pick one up. So, and they're OEM, yes. Yeah, oh my God, an RTX 3080, yeah, you've had no luck. Yeah, you can't, they're one-time use codes. Yeah, and I did know that. Can you get Glenn to check? Important. I will let him know. Yeah, I won't be able to talk to him now, but Toilet, I will let him know. I will have him check it as soon as I can, for sure. But yeah, if you still have a PC on Windows, you can still upgrade to Windows 10, then link it to Microsoft and use it on other PCs. What was the code again for CD? RB20, Pig Radio. So David Rock, if you buy a Windows 10 code and you have a legit Windows 10 code, it does work. Windows 10 will upgrade to Windows 11. That code does work. So you are good. I did verify that because I know a lot of people are probably like, I don't want to buy that now with Windows 11 coming out. And that just so you know, they do work with, it will work with Windows 10. Okay. I'm just I'm telling him to check the mail. Okay, there you go. I let him know. So yeah, he goes from there. And now I know a lot of people, if you want to ask, a lot of people here actually do have used their codes, use their Windows codes on builds themselves. Somebody asked, White 3060 or 30 in the shuffle. They do show up. I don't know when they show up, but they do show up, yes. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Guys, we're 9 subs away from 50 subs. But who's ready to start building? I've talked about CDK deals. We've basically got, we know merch is now available. You guys should check that out. We found out the promo code for the DF700 actually works, so we'll hit that again, and we're good to go. Does the Tomahawk work with the Ryzen 7 5800X? Yes, it does. It does. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and start building. Let's get this build going. Going to top down. Yeah, this case is awesome. And like I said, check out a review, the review of the case. It's an airflow. It does so good from an airflow standpoint. 3060 is great, yeah. Oh, have you used it, Clueless Klutz? I've used the B550 version of this. This will be the first. This will be the first time that I will have worn this one. Quintus Jenkins is asking, why don't I wear other E teams? I wore Overwatch League, but the main reason I wear this one is because A, it has my name on the back. See, it actually has my name on it. I actually have some as well from. I'm trying to think who else. I got it from. Gosh, who is it? I have an Evil Genius one that has my name on it, but I'm fat. So because I'm starting losing weight, but I don't fit in them anymore. So this one I fit in, so it makes it look like. The merch link, Brad Wallace, is robeytech.com/robeytechdeals.com/merch. We'll get that in there. Can we get a bot? Hey, Blondie, can you add a bot for that? Okay, so we got this out here. Let's grab, we don't actually need this right now. We're gonna put this down here. Forgot, this is actually a commission build, so this one's getting shipped out. There we go, there's our little M.2 keys. This is all the stuff I don't care about. And again, we got our additional things. Okay, cool, there we are there. Okay, so here is our motherboard. This is the MSI. Now, I just walked through yesterday an X570 motherboard, right? I did X570. No, I did Intel yesterday. Oh, never mind, that was different. I walked through Intel yesterday. Yesterday was an Intel build. That's right, the 10600K build. So I'll walk you just the differences real quick between this and Intel. Real quick. So the only differences between this motherboard and obviously an Intel motherboard is that this is an AM4 socket, which is different than Intel. Intel, you have the little latch and the silver thing if you want to watch the episode yesterday. But this is AM4. It also includes these 2 brackets at the top here. Mini AIOs. The one that we're using today doesn't, but many AIOs like Corsair, Cooler Master actually use this bracket, and a lot of stock air coolers will use this bracket to install coolers. This is unique to AMD. It does not come with Intel. Everything else on the board is actually the same. The only other thing that we get, because this is X570, we get an active cooler. These can sometimes be loud, but for the most part, I've never really had an issue with the stock coolers on X570 motherboards. Early on, they used to have a higher failure rate, but it wasn't very frequent. I'm saying like early on, but recently these haven't been an issue. Because this is X570, everything on this motherboard is supporting PCIe Gen 4, all the M.2s, all the PCI things, all support M.2, so you're basically good there. You can see the other thing too is that this actually has quite a bit of I.O. This is being X570 versus the B550 model. We've also got Wi-Fi 6, which is super cool. The VRM on this one, a little bit thinner. Again, this is in between a value and premium board. So again, this doesn't have the biggest, thickest VRM for supporting things like overclocking. That's not really where this motherboard specifically is kind of targeted from. It's really targeted at just giving you all of the stuff like USB-C, which is important, and everything else without necessarily sacrificing on quality. So that goes from there. Sir, just, wow, Esquire, huh? So yeah, that goes from there. Okay, so that's that right there, and we're good. That's all the stuff. Will AM5 change the socket? The rumor is no, Gardy. For Intel, yes. Intel, the expectation for Alder Lake is that the socket will actually change from LG 1200 to a longer one, but we have not heard for AM5. We've heard that the socket may and should stay the same, but we won't know until later in the year. So yeah, that's going from there. Okay, let's go ahead and pop our CPU in, and let's actually start building this PC. While we're at it, can we get another 8 subs? Let's get to 50, guys. We're starting the build now. Let's start climbing towards that $100 new A gift card. So if somebody could just, you know, knock those last 8 out, that would be much appreciated. I'm 2 years from Esquire. Oh, really? There it is right there. Okay, cool. Oh, LGA's... AM5 is rumored to be LGA instead of PGA, so there's a bit of a difference. But I think their stuff is still supposed to run backwards, right? That's what I had heard, Clueless, but I may be wrong. I haven't really read all that much into it. What's up, Filth Pig? How are you, man? I know you said hi earlier, too. Look at you with your little golden 1-year PC next to you. Bam. Hey, $4 from MLG Turtle. Thank you, my friend. Oh, okay. That's, oh yeah, that would be a big change then. So it'll be, so yeah, that would be a socket change. And no, it would not. That would mean yeah, that means it would not be backwards compatible. But has that been confirmed? We don't know if that's for sure. I know for, oh, new socket for Zen 4 IGA, no backwards compatible. Okay, so there you go. It will be backwards compatible. It will not be backwards compatible. Sorry guys, I really honestly haven't read a ton on it because there's so much other new stuff that I'm reading about that a lot of times I didn't know. So apology, I don't want to give you the wrong answer. So there he is. There's your answer right there. Okay, there's that all set up. Let's get our, okay, RAM time. Yesterday was disappointing. Will today be better? That is the question. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're stopping the music. Stopping the music. You guys ready? Let's go clicks times, guys. Here we go. Opening this up. Cutting this open, getting it ready. It's like they switched, huh? Yeah, give us good clicks. Everybody's excited. Everybody wants good clicks. None of this second-rate, non-click stuff. Okay, here we go. We're 7 away, guys. See if we can get by the end of the clicks. Let's get some hype. Let's hit that goal and hype it up with clicks. I think the goal helps with the clicks. I think so. I think that's what it does. So somebody needs to unlock all the magical special. Let's give it all of the power it can. What's up, Unloved Toby? How are you? So the Neo version is actually, the Neo version of the RAM is specifically tuned for Ryzen versus the regular stuff is XMP. So, okay, here we go. First one, guys. First one in here, going like this. Ready? Are we ready? Here we go. Oh! Holy moly! Holy moly! That one was good. That was way better. And Engine Ears goes in and drops 5 more. That was better. That was a nice click. That was a nice click. Yeah, that was nice. That was much click. Okay. Okay, here we go. Next one. Are we going to get 4 quality clicks? We're within 2 of our goal, by the way, guys. I'm telling you, man, the goal helps. The goal helps. Okay, next one in there. 2 away. Here we go. Oh, again. Quality click. Oh, man, those clicks are great. Okay, that was a good click. That was a good click. Oh, I just need a moment. Just soaking it in. Just soaking it in right now. Basking in the sound. It's just reverberating. You know, honestly, I will tell you this right now, guys. This one right now, there's going to be like aliens on the way from our planet. And like when they get, like at some point in time, they're going to hear the resonation of the clicks in space. So good. So yeah, click-gasms. Thank you very much for that. We're getting some click-gasms today. Okay, here we go. Another top down. Another top down right here. And we're going to do it again. Get one more in here. Here we go. Oh, yeah, those are solid. Those are solid. That was another super solid click. And going one more. Okay, here we go. So we've really kind of got these all in. And last one. Oh, that was a uni click. That was a uni click. Okay, wow. Woo, woo-hoo. Man. Oh, man. Oh. Guys, that was a moment of beauty in the way that I can't even describe emotionally how I feel right now. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank G-Skill and MSI for just bringing this moment together and unlocking pure joy for those people who are enjoying this content right now. That's what we had, the RAM Academy. That's right. And Good Now finishes out and gives us the last 50. Yeah, I think I need a cigarette. Oh man. Yeah, much click. This is not a fit. This is a commission build, yes. And there we go. Goal is reached. So let's start the music again. Continue the build. Start the goal. Let's reset the goal here. Head our way towards a $100 Newegg gift card. We're at 100. We need 50. And there it goes. Okay. There it is right there. Starting that up right now. Okay. That was quality. Okay, let's get our M.2s out now. Whew, man. I feel dirty. Almost. Oopsie. I feel almost dirty. Oh man, those clicks were crisp. I agree. Okay, next one. Can I already clip these open? Big old nice M.2 drives right there. They were just crisp clicks all together like that. I think that sets a precedent for the rest of the stream that RGB is going to work. You know what? I will say, like, come on, maybe the RGB, like, it just couldn't get up. You know what I mean? It was like after clicks like that, it just couldn't perform. It's like, you know, the clicks are like an aphrodisiac for RGB. And yesterday, with just subpar clicks, like, the RGB was like, you know what I mean? Maybe that's what it was. Oopsie. That was like a loud click. Who makes a 480 AIO? Count it. I don't even know who makes one of those. Okay, here we go right here. So we're gonna pop open this top one. This is gonna be our 500 one right there. I don't know, who makes a 480 AIO? Okay, here we go. Peeling this so you guys can see I did that already. Okay, let's grab our 500 gig NVMe SSD. There's 2 terabyte 500 gigs right there. Okay, popping this in. This one already has an OS on it, by the way, guys. We want to make sure we could show it posting all the way. We did do some testing of this build prior. Okay, there we go. We got all 3 M.2 screws out. We don't need all 3, but we got all of them out anyway. We'll be putting that in a separate bin here shortly. Okay, so there's that. Let's grab this one. There's that. We're gonna do the peel. And there we go. Okay. And let's grab our 2 terabyte. And then we're gonna grab our little small screw here. And pop that in. There's our 500 gig, and this one will just get put down. Just like that. Sean, I don't do that frequently. I try to do it like weeks and weeks apart. And so like that way people don't say, you use the same jokes. But this because this doesn't have an extra slot, it's hard to do that. Okay, this one goes right here. And right here. There we go, and there we go. Okay, there is that and ready to go. Okay, let me grab a little, no. There we go. Grabbing a little bag so we don't lose the M.2 screws, the extra M.2s. And there we go. Our motherboard is pretty much close to ready. We're just gonna throw our bracket on. Okay, let's grab our bracket. Okay, woo. Hey, see you later, Trevor999. Thanks for hanging out, man. Here we go, opening this up. What we're gonna add real quick is just our, the things that we need for our bracket. So just getting this set up so we can install the AIO later. Just opening this up just temporarily. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so there's all the stuff that we need right there. Put the rest of this away for now. There we go. Okay, cool. This one's pretty straightforward to do this with. There it is. So what we're gonna do is remove these 4 screws here. Yeah, I love the Z73. We have a couple systems with that coming in later. Ooh, those, man, unscrewing those, like, those are some of the easiest, like, motherboard screws, like, for this. Those are, like, buttery smooth, how easy those come out. Usually those are a bit hard to fight, but it's like butter. Very nice. Okay, there we go. That's ready to go. Like, genuinely impressed with how easy that was to take off. Okay, there is that. Okay. Okay, gonna screw these down. And this one next. 2 more. Okay, awesome. And finally, okay, there we go. All of our screws are in. So now this motherboard is officially ready to get put inside of a case. So before we go too far on getting the case set up, what we're gonna do is just get all of our fans kind of ready. We have to install 8 fans. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Okay, here we go. So these are all our fans. We're going to be installing these 8 Uni 120 fans. We're going to need a number of these. We'll need 1, 2 for the rear, 1 for the bottom. So I'll actually be using like 4 of these things. Okay, there we go. Okay, so first for the front. It's our first set for the front. Hey, what's up, Cloud KT? How are you, man? Good to see you. Your build's coming up too. Okay, there's that. There's our front right there. Front 3. Put this away and AIOs last a while, like 5 to 7 years. Pretty realistic. Some of them you can actually refill, which is nice. But yeah. Yeah. The build is okay, so this is for the front 3. Okay, that's all the ones we need. This build is probably, I don't know, 35% done right now. So still has a little bit of a ways. Okay, I was curious if I could do that. Okay, these are for underneath the RGB. I mean, underneath the CPU. Actually, I think, yeah, underneath the GPU. Actually, I think we're actually only going to need 6. I forgot. We're only going to do 1 underneath the GPU. We're going to do 1 underneath the GPU. And then 2, okay, so that's 1 underneath the GPU, and we need 1 more. Yeah. We don't need this. We have lots of extras of these. I don't know what to do with these. Okay. You can try 2. I'll try 2. We'll see. And then we just need 1 more pair of one more. So that's that. We'll need 2 more, actually. There we go. I don't need any of these. Okay. Okay, that should be, so 3 for the front, 2 for the AIO, 2 for the underneath, and then 1 more for the bottom. Okay, and that's everything. Okay, we have like an extra fan. Okay, I have everything. This is everything we need for his build. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. These are all the fans. We're just getting all the fans ready for his case. Okay. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, these are the ones that we're going to use on. So the way these work, you just basically put them like this, and then they just slide together. Unless I'm dumb. Just like that. There you go. There's that one. 1 more. Right, like that. There we go. Okay, so there's our front. This is for underneath the fan. This one's for on the GPU. That's on the GPU, and then this is for the exhaust. Okay, so what we're going to do is add our attachments for each one of these. You want to make sure these go in very well. I will tell you that a lot of times people have been like, they don't light up, and that's actually just because somebody hasn't clicked them on all the way. So we'll make sure they're on, clicked nice and tight. There we go. Last one. Okay, there's all of our fans for this build that we need, ready and prepared. Okay, cool. So that's all done. Put these off to the side. We'll just need one of these. Okay. Let's grab our case now. It's already stripped. Okay. So this is our Antec DF700. This has got what they're called their flux, and it's F-Lux. It's their F-Lux cooling. Part of that is because of, wow, it's getting wacky. Whoa, okay, let's go. Come on, focus. Oh, it's the glass. Hold on, let me get the glass off. Camera always struggles with glass. Okay. Talk a little bit about the F-Lux and why it's so good. There we go. Because it's reflecting in and of itself. So the F-Lux specifically cooling thing is that it's got a slotted at the bottom, and at the very bottom of the case, you actually notice that it's actually got fan mounts for pulling fans. Now the thing that's so crazy about this versus like, you know, and that's not to say that this is unusual to see, like the Lee & Lee, the Land Cool Mesh actually has it. And so there's other ones that will do this. The thing that this does is that it actually creates a place for it to pull airflow out of the bottom PSU. We've seen the impact on GPU temperatures specifically, in this case, be drastically better just given the fact that it can pull airflow from the bottom, which helps cool it off. In the case of using the EVGA, we'll actually be hooking the bottom two fans directly to the EVGA card. Therefore, it will make it even better because the EVGA will actually control the fans below it and give itself direct air. So that's one of the things I really appreciate about this case. And the fact that you can get this case right now for it's like $75 with my promo code. You know, this case has plenty of room in the back for basically doing things like mounting NVMe, mounting SSDs, nice sized shroud, easy for doing top mounting AIO. It's got a lot of it's got some, not the most, cable management options as well. Plus it's also got LED control. It actually comes with all the fans that you need. Should you want to do the flux, it comes with a backwards fan, which actually looks pretty cool. It's got both an ARGB hub and also a fan hub. They're 3-pin, so it's not 4-pin, but if you were to use all those, I've already stripped the case down. And you've got, USB 3 and all that sort of stuff. So for what you get for the cost of this case and what it does from a thermal standpoint, it's actually pretty impressive. And that's one of the things I really like about it. And so it's one of my favorite cases that we have had on the show. Thank you very much for the $2. Appreciate that. And so going from there. So let's go ahead and get our fan installed real quick and go from there. So the fan installation on this is actually pretty easy. Just given that we don't have to, there's not a lot of work that has to get done here to do the fans. I think I want these to be like this, unfortunately. And I don't have to worry, you have plenty of also things like GPU room and all that sort of stuff is too. The case itself, we have a promo code that's active right now until early September. There's going to be a bot that basically brings it up, but the case itself is like $75. It's actually pretty inexpensive from a case standpoint too. Okay. So we're going to get our fans mounted real quick. Let's go to side camera. Let's grab I got it right here. Hey, $20, JP's Tech Reviews, man. Hey, thank you very much for that, man. JP, thank you very much. That's a huge super chat. Appreciate that, man. No promo code for the Z73, unfortunately. Yeah. It's been like Antec week here on Robeytech, so that's why we've got promo codes for, specifically for the DF700 and some of those. Okay, so we're gonna start here in the middle. This Wow Stick always struggles a little bit with these fans. Try and tighten this one so that way it's in. The good thing about these fans is just like, it's like, you can really just mount it with like one screw. I mean, not really, but pretty close. Okay. There we go. Get that top right. There we go. There we go. Getting our fans on real quick. You guys are getting on. Wait a minute, that sounds wrong. It's like getting our fans, that doesn't sound right. Getting all of our fans installed. I wish the Wow Stick hit, like the one thing is like the actual mounting mechanisms for these fans are actually pretty thick. So it's always a little bit harder to get these in. Nice and flush, which is nice. And yes, we're gonna put in all the screws. I know you don't have to because of how the mount is, but no reason not to. And this is a commission build. We wanna make sure it ships and gets there okay. There we go. Okay. There is all that. All the screws are in. Those fans are in. We're gonna put, let's go ahead and mount our motherboard. Pretty straightforward mounting thing there. I can move this out of the way because I don't need that anymore. Okay, did I? Oh yeah, because we have the rear. I was like, where's the other fan? Okay, let's go to top down. Miss Brownie Pride, I like them. A lot of people do like the fans. The AL 120s, which are the new ones from Lee & Lee, I agree. You get a lot more. RGB from them. It's a personal choice. I know a lot of. I wouldn't say a lot of people don't like them. I would say a ton of people actually really do like the look of the fans. How's the small PC going? It's we got finished testing it. It does Fortnite at low FPS. The video for that'll be out soon. It does Fortnite at low FPS at 100 plus. At low visual settings at 100 plus FPS, which is nice. Minecraft, if you take all the stuff down, it'll also do 60. Where I'm in the middle of writing the script, the rest of the script for it, but not as good as I would have liked, to be honest. You know, I was hoping for something a little bit better. But if you're into Fortnite and you want a portable PC for Fortnite, but then again, then you could just take a gaming laptop. But for like some of the more like productivity-based stuff, the 5700G would be a little bit better. I'm actually going to move it to a different case, so there'll be an episode here pretty soon that we can add for it. That we're going to move it over to a smaller case, which is a little bit more ideal for it. That just showed up today. But yeah. Anyway, would you ever go to build with an Aquas X570 from ASRock? I have not. I have asked for one, but I did not get one. I wasn't big enough at the time to get one of them when those things came out. Yes, you're right. You can play Fortnite on a potato. Apex was like just at 60 and barely, and only if you dropped to like 900p. But it would not run it at 1080p at 60. Okay, let's get. Yeah, this case does have a ton of room. Okay. I love this board. Just trying to find all the screws. Like what we want is like what's in the Steam Deck, you know what I mean? Or like what's in the Xbox Series X, like that APU. That's what we want. And that's like that's the dream right there for a PC. And like, I think what is gonna happen is I'm probably just gonna have this system that I finish for the APUs and then just kind of keep upgrading it with every APU and talk about the performance, but it's not something I'll probably ever use. Yeah, so I don't know. Hey, TJ852, thank you for the resub. Hey guys, don't forget, we gotta get towards $100. Yeah, I agree, it was a bummer, Iron. It was a bummer. Hopefully you can get, yeah, I know, Smiley, I'd like to. We do have some water-cooled builds coming up, for sure. I wish I could do this one that I'm doing for one of our builders. Like, we're doing one in a 1000D, but doing it on stream is just not possible. It's just so big. Okay, let's get our other rear fan in. So we're gonna get this installed real quick. We actually kind of had like a similar thing not that long ago. No. Hurtado, like some of them, like a lot of the fans that come with AIOs are actually pretty good, especially for mainstream AIOs. Like NZXT, Be Quiet, all of those fans are actually really good. So no. But thank you for the $5 super chat. Okay, one more. Now, most of our fans are in good shape. Okay, let's go ahead and hook up our front panel connections real quick. There's not a ton here. And then we'll get our AIO built. And then we'll run through deals again here pretty quick. Ugh. And show merch again. Don't forget you can buy merch now, guys. Woohoo! Now, people have been wondering. Okay, there we go. Oh, I see. I did not know that, Tactical Tom. Okay, bringing this up. So we have this through. Let's go ahead and what we're going to route is our front panel connections real quick. Okay, here we go. So we've got, this is for our, if we had any, I don't know if we're actually going to use this because we don't have any, all of our, not really any RGB to worry about. Okay, this is if we want to power this, which we probably won't use either. Actually, what I'm going to do real quick, because I'm not going to use either one of these. Should he need them at a later date, he can get them, but right now, we don't need them, so we're going to quickly and quietly these right here is if I was going to use the fan hubs, but I'm not using the fan hub or I'm not using either one of these, so this is just to get them out of the way because we're going to be Lee, like somebody put it nicely, they're some of the easiest for cable management because they just go into a box. Unlike when I get Corsair and I'm like, I have 9 million cables to worry about. There we go. Okay, that's ready. Okay, so here we got front panel connections. Simple, elegant, easy. Those go right here. Front, that's all front panel, right? Yeah. There we go. This is HD audio. Yep, that goes down here. And then we've got our USB 3.2, which actually is in this really weird place at the bottom, which is kind of cool. Okay, there we go. And then what we have, the cool thing about this is there's actually plenty of room to put like our Lee stuff. So when we put in our Lee box, there's lots of just easy places to mount that. One of the things I struggle with a lot of cases is because they like take up all their room with weird stuff. Okay, so USB 3.2. There we go. There's that. front panel, easy peasy. We actually have 2 of them here on this motherboard, which is actually kind of cool. Power switch. Well, let's find the RGB we're not going to use. Hard drive. It has no reset switch, okay. Power switch. You could actually put the RGB and use it as a reset switch if you wanted to, but we'll just hide it. RGB, get rid of that, and then power plus and minus. These guys actually just, unlike the build we used yesterday, they actually really labeled theirs RGB. Oh, and the build, it's funny because the build was from the same company. There we go. There's our front panels hooked up, and then we have our HD audio, which goes right over here. Okay, cool. So there's all that. Now we're just gonna flip it over. So we've got a little bit of cable management here. I got one little cable. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Just want to pull this out because we're not going to use it. Okay, what I'm going to do here, just for fun, is zip tie this stuff up, and then that'll be done and out of the way, because then we're actually don't have very much. Close a little bit tighter actually. That would be why. Okay, there's that's ready. Just gonna do a little cable management on the way, since we can just make that nice and easy here. And I like where this USB 3 is placed. It just makes it nice and clean and out of the way. And I don't want to crimp these. I just want them tight enough that they're done and then clean, you know? And what we'll do here is we can do this. There we go. Cool. If I cared about the fan thing, I would. I don't have to worry about that, so we're gonna do one more cable up there. A little bit more. There you go. Okay, cool. Now we've got everything kind of in a spine set. We don't have anything to worry about, and it's just hidden. Cool. And then this can get hidden. And then this is for our RGB, for our Lee and Lee. Cool. There we go. Now it's like under control already. We don't have that much to worry about here. And then we'll hook all this stuff up. I do want to, just to get it wired so I can add those bottom fans, is add my Lee and Lee USB cable. So for this, you can go from there. See you later, Tungsten. It's good to see you, man. Okay, here we go. This is our box and stuff for Lee and Lee. We have 4, 1, 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we should have 4, right? 4 sets, yeah. It's perfect. But one of these is not going to get plugged in. Okay, I should, hopefully. Okay, here is our stick. Now I want to see how far all these go. Because it may make sense to put this like here. Because that one will go there. Yeah, all of them will go to here. So I think what we're going to do is take these off. Okay. And this is where we're going to stick our box for the Lee & Lee. All of our cables should be able to, yeah, this will go to 3, no problem. Okay, so all of our cables will fit and we can make them nice and tight here, so that'll be good. Okay, so let's grab our sticky. Okay. There we are, right there. That's awesome, Jens. That's cute. That's pretty cool, man. That he got the whole PC built. Yeah, that is a huge dad moment. I agree. It was fun to get to do that on stream with my son. Like when he built a PC with me. Yeah, that's always cool when they build their first PC. That is a big dad moment. I agree. Okay, so we're just getting our fans hooked up here real quick. Okay. And right here. Getting all of our stuff hooked up. There it is. I'm gonna see if I can, let's do this. I'm just gonna do one. Then we'll make the other one look tight. Now we've got the, okay, we'll go with it too. There we go. Ugh. Can you build me a PC with an $1,800 budget? $1,800 should be okay, but I don't. If you're thinking $1,800 with just parts, remember I do have a commission fee that goes with it. But yes, $1,800 plus just parts. Yes, with a commission, it gets a little. That's probably a little tight. Okay, there we go. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I want to run this. I think this will be okay if I run it up and then just. We're trying to get everything just in a good spot here. So it's just out of the way. Okay, so that is... I wonder if I can do like a small one. I don't know if I'm able to do a small one, but that's still nice and clean. We'll figure something out there. I mean, it's unfortunate just where the well, actually, I probably want to pull this. I don't know if I'm able to do that. No. Just that much in terms of, well, actually, hold on. Might actually work, guys. It's better for it to be longer here. There we go. I'm trying to keep everything from like showing up on the edge here. Like I don't want any cables to be, I don't know if I'm able to do anything. Oh, I might actually, hold on, I can. Sorry, I just realized what I can zip tie this to. And what I'm trying right here is just to make sure that no cables show in this little area down here at the bottom. So that's what I'm working on here. It's just making sure that cables are clean. So this is like basically like as clean as I can get it here. There we go. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll just to add to the ambiance here. Just want to make sure it looks clean. Well, I mean, yeah. There we go. Okay. So that is all cleaned up now. I have a couple little things that I want to add here. So we've got our USB that we've got to add here. This is so we can plug, so that's plugged in. I wanted to get this kind of squared here. Getting that up as well. Okay, so this is so we can plug in our USB into, this is so the Lee software can read this thing. So we'll get this plugged in, that goes right here. The other thing too that I need to plug in is SATA power. I think it plugs into the top if I'm not mistaken. Nope, it goes in the bottom here. And you don't have to worry about lights because the lights are all controlled via the software, so. I think it definitely goes like this. Yeah, it does go this way. That's definitely the way to put it in. Does not feel like it's going on. What's definitely going on there? There we go. Okay, cool. It's in now. There we go. Okay, cool. And this is also going to get pushed over here. Just pre-wiring all of our stuff here. Makes it a little easier. Yeah, that's a common statement that I have everything except for the GPU. That comes up a lot. Unfortunately, I wish more people didn't have to say that. Wish more people could say, I just have everything I need and I can start building right away. It's unfortunate that people can't do that. This is a fan hub and RGB hub, yes. But this one comes specifically with the case. This one over here is the hub for the Lee & Lee fans. Okay. Okay, everything else in here, guys, we can now get rid of. Okay, let's hook up our USB and then we can put our AIO together and go from there. And then we can stop and do some deals. Okay, so USB goes right here. Just like that. A little bit of a different cable management method than what you guys have seen me typically do. This is more of what's called oh man, what is the word I'm looking for? Peripheral cable management. In other words, or bundle is another term that I've used that has come with this kind of method, where cables are actually bundled and done based on what they belong to. Now, it's a little easier from like, hey, I need to troubleshoot a problem versus like a big spine method. Some cases that actually ends up working pretty easily, other ones don't. I mean, this is still gonna have a big, nice, large spine, obviously, as well. But we just, because of the Lee & Lee fans, it's just a little easier to peripheral. And we still have some more cables to go in there. We still have to add our AIO. There's still some pretty good amount of cables still to add. But the one reason I'm kind of doing this now versus post the AIO, which you see me done, is that the Lee & Lees make it a little easier to just kind of do this stuff. So, and I don't need any of these. And this is the Uni 120 specifically. Okay. So build's already actually in a pretty good cable managed state. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this off to the side. And then we're going to get our AIO built. Look at that. See? Build looks nice, clean. We have nothing hidden. Like even the bottom down here, there's a little bit of a cable. For the most part, everything looks nice and clean and is ready to go. Let's get our AIO put together. Yeah. Okay. There we go right there. There's all our extra components for this beautiful AIO. I love the Z53. It's just such a nice little small, compact AIO. Okay, there's that. It's not compact from a cooling head standpoint. It's like really big from it's got a massive cooling plate enclosure, but everything else is actually pretty manageable for it. The little fan is for cooling the chipset. Somebody was asking, Electronic Grandpa. That's on most X570 motherboards do have that. Okay, so this is gonna go like this. Like so. I mean, the fan is gonna go like that. Make sure our fans are in right. Okay, there we go. Nice, easy installation. Screws. That's all. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's grab a drink. Keep it going. How are we doing on likes on the YouTube? right now? Is it doing pretty good? Or remember, guys, we have those giveaways. We also have 2 RTX 3070s we're going to be giving away to 2. Wow. I think I just lost a... It fell. Where did it go? We also have 2 RTX 3070s that we're giving away to 2 lucky subs here on Twitch. So if you want to get in on that, twitch.tv/Robeytech. Use your free Amazon Prime subscription, and you could potentially win one of those. We'll be announcing that in September. And then we have the 500 gig NVMe SSD that we're giving away for 2 hype trains, and then also for getting 600 likes on the YouTube video. We're just getting this started here. There we go. 245 likes, guys. We're not even halfway there. So head on over to Twitch. Oh, Electronic Grandpa, you guys. Yeah, Wednesday the 18th, man. You want to tune in. You definitely want to tune in. Hey, Limo Squidito. I think that's what it says. Sorry if I said Squid OD. No, Lil Mosquito. Jeez. Little Mosquito. Lord gosh, Robey, that was a terrible name read. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. And if you want to get extra entries in on those RTX 3070s, gifting sub is a great way to do that, all that sort of stuff. If you want to get some extra ones. There we go, buddy. Hey, thanks, Jen. Appreciate it. Here we go, getting all of our... Hey, thank you for that sub. 53, guys. We're almost, we're not even close to the 100 yet. And don't forget, guys, we have those 50, we're trying to give away a 5600X to 250. Hey, is it Zelboni? Zelbenu? Thank you very much for the sub as well. Subscribing with Prime. Oh, squids. Anyone that you can buy, call me hunted. Honestly. You should either choose the Z73 or the Z53, Mr. Brown Pride. Thank you, Quintus, for the nice champagne. Hey, Edmundo, dropping 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Edmundo. Okay, there we go. 5 entries for Mr. Edmundo. Okay. Are you doing OC Ash? Is that how you pronounce it? Okay, there we go. Okay, so that is ready. These are going to get plugged into the back, so I'm not worried about that. I am going to go ahead and... I don't need to zip tie these. What I do need, though, is to add this thing. Assassin giving 10 gifted subs. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate that. Okay, and then there's our USB. So many cables coming off of this thing. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to install our cables for our Kraken. There we go. There's that. And then this one. Okay, that is ready. So many cables. Nightman, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. There we go, guys. Now we're cooking with gas again. Okay, let's get this up. Oh, I meant the table. You guys with dirty minds. Side camera. Because it's a lot of maintenance. It has nothing to do, this is a commission build. So this is not, so for people who don't want to deal with that, like most people do not want to deal with all the maintenance of an all liquid AIO. I mean, an all liquid build. This from a, let me see where we are from a, do I need to worry about? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my EPS CPU power connection real quick. Release the Kraken. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna install, we're gonna grab our EPS connection for the corner, because the AI, just the AIO kind of covers it, so it's just a little easier to do this now. Yeah, it is true. Little mosquito. That is very true. Okay, there we go. That's what I need. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's get our 4 pins. Tom is there. Tom's there. He's been working on his AI sentience. He's mulling over the meaning of life. So which has been keeping most of his AI pathways pretty busy today. Okay, so here we go. We're just popping this in, making it easier since we don't have to worry about this later. I could do it right there, Robes. There we go. Looking good. Okay, there's that. Now comes the hard part, which is these, which I love, but at the same time, they're actually a little difficult to get plugged in. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep 2 screws with washers. Okay, so we can get the corners out of the way. Okay. Hey, Joe, 238 Joe, thank you for resubscribing. Tier 2 for 3 months, thank you. Go. There's that one. One more. There we go. Okay. Okay, so there is, it's installed now. I'm gonna go ahead and run. Oh, this crap. Actually, can do that afterwards. There's plenty of room here. Pulling all this stuff up, over, so there's that. Okay, let's go to top down. I think actually, yeah, let's go to top down. Grab our, so you guys can watch the rest of the screwing in. It's such a critical part of the build process. I just want you to see it all. Experience the full illusion. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Hey, thank you very much for the 5 more gifted subs. It's huge. Thank you. I actually might go for the sake of this and remove. You don't need them. And these screws are more than big enough. Keep it from popping out. Hey, Lumian Fritz, thank you very much for the one resub. Whoa. There it is. That was really tight. There we go. This is the Wow Stick, Mr. Labrador. The Wow Stick. Wow Stick! Love this screwdriver. Good old Wow Stick. Are they really hard to find? I have done delitting. Yeah, we actually did it on Mod Monday. Which, guys, there's two Mod Mondays. Like it's a Mod Monday, and I don't know what to call the other one. It's also there's two of those episodes coming up this week, on Monday and Tuesday this week. So just as an FYI, I know a lot of people really enjoy those. So those are coming out. Those are coming Monday, Tuesday this week. Okay, let's grab the last last things I need out of this, which is our mounts for our AIO. AIO. There we go. These 4. Rest of the stuff goes in the garbage. No, not really. Goes in here. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay, good. I was like a little nervous that I didn't have all the mounts for this, but I do. Okay, cool. Okay, you might be asking yourself, Robey, what are these other screws for? Well, these other fans for that you haven't put in. You'll see. Part of the awesome deflux sound, the deflux system. Delitting without a delid kit I would not recommend. I would definitely recommend using a DeBauer delitter. And all in all, like, delitting has not proven to be all that crazy. You know what? Actually, I don't know that. I don't actually know the answer to that anymore. I don't think it's been. Oh, I need the AMD mount. Realized I forgot to grab something out of here. I was like, that doesn't look like it fits. That's because it doesn't. Because this is, I need this. Okay. So much stuff on this thing. I love these AIOs. I do not love the amount of cables that they come with. So many cables. There you go. There we go. Okay. There you go. And one more. Okay. Okay, cool. Now let's finish this. Wow stick. Okay. Now all of this gets moved up. Once I get that plugged in again. Annoying. There we go. Okay, cool. Now, CPU fan goes right here. And then we'll get our cables run through and then run our deals and stuff today. There we go. That looks good. Okay, let's run all our stuff up. Let me do this last. Okay, we're just pulling all of our cables through. It can be pretty important, depending on the, like I would say, like, you know, it's like it can't, like there have been some pretty pretty good increases in thermal capabilities when replacing the thermal paste. So it can be. I would say most stock thermal paste is actually pretty good that comes on AIOs. And a lot of them use reputable brands for that reason, especially some of the, especially the more mainstream ones. But yeah, it can improve it. Sorry, trying to get to this one, the stock. It disconnected the CPU fan. Now getting to it is actually, I mean, troublesome. Come on. Stock fan. Okay. I want this. I don't want to control this yet until I get these in. There we go. Okay, cool. Now I can control these. There Okay, what I'm doing real quick is I am cable managing just around the AIO to make sure it looks nice and clean. I'm actually going to use these smaller ones. They're there. Grab our internal light here. And the hope is to make a nice clean cable run for these cables as well. There we go. You just want it to look, I mean, again, this is just about creating a clean looking build. There we go. Okay, and then just to make sure it's really clean, do one more just to get this top. Find a way to do this here. There's no cables hanging down from the bottom either. I should probably want it to go the other way, and then we can twist it around. This is just to make sure that everything looks really clean on this build here. There you go. And now, we don't have any cables hanging out from the top here. There you go. Okay. Yep. Nice, clean looking. There we go. Okay. I'll show you guys this and then we'll move on. Okay, so there we go. Now this is what it looks like. There you go, this is what it looks like now. There you go, top down. There, now you have a very clean looking run of cables up. So just making sure it looks nice, everything looks clean, and that's what we're working on right there. So, yep. Okay, so now we got that all done. Get this put away, and then we can run through deals real quick and talk about merch one more time, and then we'll get back to the build and finish it out. We're at 81 of 100, which is awesome. 724 people here tonight, which is cool. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate it greatly. 300 to 600, guys. So we're halfway through towards our big goal. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the build. I'm glad everybody's having a good time tonight. Okay. And like I said, these right here are going to be going right here. And then these will, well, they'll go like this actually. And they'll be plugged in down here. For now, I'm just going to show you. But these go right here. And this will be plugged directly into the back of the GPU. So we'll have, the GPU will actually be giving, and it'll be flipped the other way, but the GPU will be getting direct airflow. They're not the right way right now, but the GPU will be allowing it to say, hey, I need more air, and then throwing air directly into the GPU to make sure that it's getting plenty of air. But they'll go like this instead. So it'll be the other way, but not, because that would be bad. It'd be sucking air away from the GPU, and we need air to go to the GPU. So it actually would go like this. Like that. That's what it'd look like, yeah. But right now we haven't plugged it in because we got to get a couple more cables plugged into the motherboard. But yeah, the GPU will be getting direct air into itself, which is going to be cool. And what we've seen thermals on that is really, really good. So, just cool. Okay, let's take a break. Talk about some deals and all that sort of stuff, and then we'll come back and finish our build. We're actually don't have that much left to do because I've done a lot of cable management as we've gone. Okay. We have probably about an hour, maybe. We should be hitting the maybe an hour and 10 minutes of left of the show. Anyway, guys, my name is Just Robey. I'm the host of Robeytech. Robeytech, a show dedicated to PC building, tech news, tech deals, and all that sort of stuff. The show happens every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, starting at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. We also have the new show that's happening on Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. on Amazon Live. This week we'll be answering your questions about monitors and streaming. So you want to tune in for that. The link for that, you look for the details on that starting tomorrow. It'll be our first show, which I'm pretty excited about. There are 3 giveaways that are happening here on the show. The first one is if we hit level 5 hype train, which the next one should be unlocking here pretty quick. If we get 2 level 5 hype trains, we'll give away a 500 gig NVMe. If we get 600 likes on the YouTube, which we talked about right there, we'll get another 500 gig NVMe. And then finally, we have Down at the bottom, you see it says 81. If we get 100 subs, it'll become a $100 new gift card. If we get 150 subs, it becomes a $150 new gift card. 250, it becomes a 5600X. 350 becomes a 5800X, and so on and so forth. It keeps getting out more and more and more. And so that's going from there. So that's the giveaways. And finally, we have 2 RTX 3070s, which you guys voted on, that we're giving away at the month for this month. If you want to get in on those, head over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. Drop your free Prime sub. It's only for twitch.tv/Robeytech. So if you're watching from any of the other channels, I'm streaming to YouTube, Twitch, Newegg, Twitch, Facebook. If you're hunting on any of those other channels, you got to pop on over and do it over at twitch.tv/Robeytech if you want to get in on that 3070 giveaway. So dropping those, dropping your Prime. If you want to get extra entries, you can do things like gift subs, like so many people have already been doing. The other thing that you can also do is also subscribing tier 2, tier 3 gets you 10 extra entries. Sorry, 5 extra entries. Tier 3 gets you 10. So, and then gifting subs also gets you extra entries. That also today, starting today for everybody, subscribers got early access yesterday. Our Robeytech merch is now live at robeytechdeals.com/merch. It just launched. You guys want to check it out, go to robeytechdeals.com/merch. We're getting the link for you right there. We have a bunch of merch that just launched. We have a couple things I'll show them real quick. We showed them at the beginning of the show, but we have our 950 hats. These are all embroidered. You can actually see them right here. They're really nice hats, really high quality. Those are on sale. You can get those. We've already had a couple things get pretty close to sold out. So if you want to get in on that, that's going from there. We also have 2 shirts. We have the CPU shirt, and then we have this. This is a limited edition beard comb shirt. This just launched as well. It's just making fun of me combing my beard with a CPU. You guys have seen that trick a couple times, but that is also there for you to check out. And we have sizes all the way from small all the way to 3XL. So we tried to make sure the big folks like myself, there's actually sizes. And then the last thing that we also have, which is actually super cool, and I'll show you the site here in a second, is we also have these awesome Robeytech New Era jackets. These are kind of getting ready for winter. They're all embroidered, really, really nice. I love their quality. They're super soft, nice zip up, and like I said, really big Robeytech logo right there on the side as well. Which I really like. They're very comfortable. They're very warm, which isn't good on a day that's 98 degrees. But I love the way they look. They do make you more attractive to anybody you want to. These actually are +10 towards attractiveness. So that's an extra bonus if you end up picking one of these up. So all that stuff, robeytechdeals.com if you want to pick up your merch. And winter is coming. Yes, that is true. Winter is coming. So yeah, I'll show you the site here real quick. And get that set up for you. We'll read some dad jokes, talk about deals, and then we'll get right back to the build as well. Also, don't forget, I'm going to make sure I'm going in here. There it is. It's loading. It's loading. There it is. Okay. Also, don't forget, guys, so I'm jumping to the iPad stuff. Don't forget about CDK deals. We were talking about Windows 10 Pro. We did a little run on this a little bit earlier, but if you're looking for Windows 10 and you want it at an inexpensive price, there's this deal right here. It's saying right now it's showing, like for instance, Windows 10 Pro for $118.60. If you use code RB20, like I've done already, if you use code RB20, it'll actually make it less expensive. It'll take it down to $17.17. So if you look right here, we load this up. Yeah, you can see it went down to $17.17, down from $170, down from $21.46. So that's CDK deals. Tons of people here. If you have questions about it, tons of people here have already used it so many times at cdkdeals.com. Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 multi-PC, also Office as well. Now let's go to to our deals of the day. So here's the stream build. We already walked through all these. These are the parts that we actually had inside of it. We have all of the parts. Like if you're always like, hey, what build did Robey do just the other day? I want to remember what parts those are. All of that stuff is actually right here on the stream build. You can see that right here, all of our builds. You can also see up here at the top, there it is right there, the merch. And we showed you some of those. There's the CPU shirt and all that sort of stuff for sale as well. You can see those beard combs. So there's all the prices and the links so you can get those. And then finally, the last part is here are the Steam deals, the stream deals that basically Tom found for us. So again, the other thing we try to do on every episode is give you guys great deals. So if you're trying to build a PC I know I wish we could give you good deals on GPUs. We can't, but we can try and find all of the other deals from around the internet. Here's a MyBook 6 terabyte external hard drive, $109.99 if you're looking for some good storage. These things do work for like PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X if you want to just book all your games on there and then move them over when you want to play. It's just a faster storage solution if you want that as an option. The MSI B550 Gaming Plus, you've seen me use this in a couple builds, specifically for all black builds. If you're looking for something from an all black, like blacked out build, really good motherboard, similar to the Tomahawk I'm using right now, $139.99 over at Best Buy. Rainbow Six Siege, it's $10 if you want to get Rainbow Six Siege either on PlayStation 5 or Series X. If you're a Rainbow Six Siege fan, $10. You can't beat that if you want to get it. This game is one of the few games from an esports standpoint that continues to grow. Full modular 850 watt power supply, $110.82 from MSI. We've used a couple of these on the Mod Monday builds. I don't use them a ton in here, but this is a gold certified 850 watt fully modular PSU for $110. Team Force, this is their Tough Gaming Alliance. So this is basically for their tough boards from ASUS. Looks like T-Force has got a couple. This is a 3200 megahertz CL16 kit for $74.99 from on Amazon. The Corsair K95 RGB Platinum. I know a lot of people like these particular keyboards. I used to use them all the time, but I switched to Razer. And then now I'm making my own. But that's on sale for $119. That's a really good price for that. It's usually $179. Cooler Master Fan. I've actually used these before. We actually have them. This is all three, kind of like the Liam Lee. There's a single cable coming off of it. You want to do 3 fans at the beginning, at the front of your case or on your AIO, and only have a 1 fan kit. These are on sale for $56. Logitech racing wheel. We're going to be doing some racing stuff on Mod Monday with the Formula 2 racer, so we thought we'd stay on theme and show you one of those. So the G923 racing wheel and pedals for Xbox Series X and PC is on sale for $349.99. And then, of course, last thing, huge fan of these, the Samsung Galaxy Flip 3 and the Fold 3 have both launched. They're now up and for pre-order. Some really great deals on trade-ins if you want to check those out. $499 for a trade-in on this Flip and then $999. I actually traded in one of my for a Fold 3, so we'll show that off on the show. And then, of course, the watch and some buds and stuff is also launched. So, again, if you're curious on any of those deals, robeytechdeals.com, all that stuff is basically curated there by Tom Arbot. He's got all that stuff if you want to check that out and go from there. And then, again, checking out merch as well. Last thing, dad jokes, because you guys like the dad jokes, and then we'll get right back into our build. Hopefully, I got my full, oh, cool. Haraj, you got your pre-order? That's awesome. I love it. It's stupid. I forgot about the Discord thing is weird on iPad. Like you have to getting it logged in. Let me get some dad jokes in here real quick and get that squared away. Here we go. Okay, so looking at the dad jokes. Where is it? Dad jokes. These are from the team. These are from you guys. And if you have dad jokes you want to submit, go over to discord.gg/Robeytech. And you can put your dad jokes if you think you've got some stuff to be super funny. Okay. Electronic Grandpa. Oh, are you here today? Electronic Grandpa has a couple here. I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know. Okay. This one I think I've read before. Son, what do you call someone who refuses to fart in public? It's a private tutor. That one I like too. Let me get this. Let me get the music started again. I've done that one before. Okay. What do you call a bulletproof Irishman? Rick O'Shea. Oh my God. That's awesome. That was Mr. Matt to you. Roses are red. Purple, red roses are. Purple violets are. Sweet sugar is. Messed up poem I did. That was a nice little Yoda one. That was pretty good too. Rick O'Shea. I'm gonna have to remember that one. Okay, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the dad jokes, some deals. I hope you guys are enjoying the merch. How many likes do we have on YouTube right now? We're getting ready to get right back into our build and re-kick things off again. And remember, guys, I'm streaming to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and multiple Twitch. 344, guys. So we got 200. We still have another 250-ish likes to go on YouTube. And going from there. Yeah, no, they're terrible. Tell me some more, Apple's niece says. Okay, well, let's get our build back up here. Let's get it finished. I know German is pretty excited about having his PCs waited a long time. This is where we sit right now. Just to go through parts in this, we got a 5950X, an MSI X570 Tomahawk motherboard. We got 64 gigs of G.Skill Triton Z Neo CL16 RAM. We've got 8 Uni 120 Lee & fans. We've got a Kraken Z53 AIO. We've got an RTX 3080 Ti EVGA for the Win 3 GPU, and then of course an EVGA G5 850 watt PSU. That's powering this whole thing, and then of course Asia Horse cable kits will be basically the coup de grace in terms of making this thing look good. So very, very nice build coming in at just parts alone, no tax, anything else. $4,400 is where we sit right now. So, okay, here we go. Let's pop this down and get back to the build. Everybody's like, get back to the build, Robey. Anybody find any of those, we're always trying to improve Tom. Anybody find any of those builds or any of the things that we talked about from the parts or the what's the word, deals that you guys found useful, or should we reprogram Tom? I'm curious. Anybody find anything that they end up getting? No, a couple people said he was pre-ordered the fold, but I'm pretty sure that was prior to me linking it out. What load balancing issues, Cam2? Okay, there we go. Okay, there's that. Okay, so that one's gonna unfortunately just have to be not my cleanest run here, but just is what it is, unfortunately. It's always the tough part about AIOs. Like the other thing too is this cable right here is just not the longest cable. I'm gonna plug this in real quick. Fortunately, I can't put this down because the cable's like almost too short. One thing NZXT needs to do with their AIOs is just make the USB cable for this just that much, just a little bit longer. Not much, just some. Okay, and then everything else minus this SATA. Unfortunately, the SATA is also gonna have to go down there. This stuff can basically just be, come on, let go, let go, let go. Thank you. Okay, this stuff can just be I wish I could do it. I might be able, actually, it might be. Make more sense to just put it right here. Oh, nice. Okay, guys, Hype Train is officially unlocked. Just got the notification that we can officially start Hype Train. So if somebody wants to kick that off, we're good to go there. Okay, there's that. Fortunately, we're just gonna have, it's not gonna, like it always bums me out that these cables are just a little too short. There you go. Good time to get your entries in for your, for that GPU. If you wanna get some extra ones of those in. Gifting subs, it's a good time to do that stuff right now. All that stuff is open for grabs. Okay, here we go. This is just gonna have to run straight down, unfortunately. And that sucks, but it is what it is. I wish there was a better way, but there's not. Hey, Engine, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Guys, we're 15 away from that next tier. Two-stepping, you have to have either, if you have a gifted sub, you're good to go, or you can use your Amazon Prime subscription to get in on the GPU giveaway that'll be happening later on. So gifted, you just have to be a subscriber on Twitch. should have run that underneath, but it's fine. I wonder if I can do something cool here. Just getting this last cable set. Fortunately, that's the only way to get in on the sub-only giveaways. Because obviously those are for, you know, they're part of supporting and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so that is in, that's plugged in. This is good. We're just gonna get these cleaned up. Hey, Nasty Gains dropping 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Nasty. That sounds dirty. Thank you, Nasty. Okay, there we go. Guys, we're getting super close. Mel Archives dropping a resub. I think if we get one more, then Hype Train should start. We just got to get one more as well. One more like bit drop, anything like that should activate Hype Train. Okay, there we go. That is good. And then this is all hooked up. We got we got 2 little things right there for doing our power. There we go. Baltazar, Juggalo, Jimmy. We should see it here any second. O'Hara's dropping 5 more, dropping another 5. Oh, there it is. And now we've got Hype Train in place. We're 4 away from the $100 new A gift card. Okay, let's pull the, ooh, this, I forgot about this. Proud robes. We might be able to pull that underneath, I think. Luckily, if we connect it right there. There we go. Cool. Okay. There's level 3 Evo Cybernation dropping a... That's what I was talking about, Evo's build. I wish we could show you guys Evo's build that we've been working on. Just takes up so much blooming room. Waiting on a water block for that now. Okay, that is all good. Let's go ahead and install our last screw... last of these, and then we'll have to basically be... Now, these install in a unique way. Hey, Zero Heat dropping 5 gifted subs. Takes us to 105, guys. We're on our way towards the 150 now. I'll update this real quick. We're at 105. There we go. Next goal is up. And then Calypso did 1, so that should, here, let me add that real quick. Alert box, and then we'll just do 1 goal. There we go, 106. Okay, those are all good now. Okay, we're on our way up, guys. Yeah, Evo's build is ridiculous. I will try and find a way to show it off when we actually get more. Assassin's 419 dropping 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Assassin. Okay, let's go to side view. Getting our last fans in. Oops. Build's looking good, I have to say. These are special screws here. Just gotta get 2 in, and then works really well. That's the nice thing about these screws. Hemp Racer dropping 5 gifted subs as well. Guys, I think we're gonna make it happen. 147, what is that? Kaisas Stormbringer. 84 dropping a gifted sub. I think we're gonna get to 150. I think we're gonna make it happen. I think we're gonna have like player of the game here moments as well. Ah, dang it. You guys are on fire. These are just like, I think these might not, like just too short. I might only. Okay, never mind, that's in. Well, this might actually only be able to go here. Spaceman Spiff dropping 10. Whoa, I think it's gonna happen, guys. I think these ones, I'm not gonna be able to screw this one in, unfortunately. Because of just how the screws are. Maybe this other middle one will go. Make me feel better. Okay, well. There we go. I like the H710. It's an easy build to. One thing I really do like about it is how easy it is to build in. Especially the removable top cover is really nice. Those aren't going anywhere. Okay, cool. I like that build a lot. Okay, there we go. Okay, level 5. We are what are we? We're like 133, so we're 17 away from 150, guys. And we're at 271%. Thank you very much for all those subs. We're getting super close. Can we make it happen at the end? We want to get that 150 at least. You guys are all awesome. I super appreciate all the support that I get from this community. Seriously. Red Dragon dropping 500 bits. I mean, the 30s, I mean, if you can get, it's not that it's not bad. It's not anything bad with the 30. I mean, there are better cards for sure. But if that's all you can get, dude, then, you know, I have no problem with the thing. Yellow Sanchez dropping with Prime. 2 months. Happy anniversary, Yellow Sanchez. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Stalker, there we go. Hype Train is officially closed, but guys, we still have time to get those last little bit of giveaway, little bit of the last subs to unlock the 500%. There we go. Okay, so there's all of our. There you go. That's all. That's a lot of cable management down at the bottom. It's not usually where I put it, but looks nice. Okay, let's go to top down. Okay, so now we have all of our fans hooked up. Lee and Lee's are all done. We're good there. All of our Lee and Lee's are hooked up. Now we got this one little Lee and Lee cable here. This is going to get used for our. It's going to be a unique thing. It's going to come out of the side here. Let's see something different. Always like to do different on the show every once in a while. As much as we can. There we go. Run this up. This is going to come out here. It's going to run to our GPU. Okay, cool. That's all done. Okay, let us throw in our GPU now. What's the matter, Quintus? I must have missed it. I'm sorry if I did. Okay, let's get this done. There it is. Let's grab our GPU now. Hey, what's up, Brenda? My wife is watching on Facebook. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm kind of off script here. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. It's ready to go in. Got some peels on the, forgot some peels. You could put the AIO in front, yes, but I'd rather top mount it. Top mounting is just better. We've seen better, they'll hit the GPU, but they won't be a big deal. They'll hit the edge, but it's nothing to get concerned about. Okay, there we go. GPU is ready. Got a couple peels on this bad boy that we forgot. There we go. There's one. Boom. Another one. No, because the case is the case. No, I mean you do, but not hot air. JLDG, you get cold air from the case, and then it gets pulled. The cold air gets pulled up and through the radiator through the top as well. So. Yeah. The one thing, so you will get better CPU temps with your AIO mounted in the front, but your GPU temps will be worse. You want the cold. So here's the deal. This thing can more than cool with the way it is to basically be a top mounting. But you do not want to sacrifice airflow from the back to the front of the case for the GPU. And then you're going to get some extra ones here. But we've tested that stuff. You don't want to, try not to block airflow from the front of your case. And if you guys want to see our video on that stuff, we talk about it on the, we have a whole video on that stuff too. The AIO is currently in a, oops, looks like I want to run this to the bottom. Hold on one sec. Oh, okay, I can run that differently here in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tie this down. Ooh, I intentionally put all of my screws away. Oh, they're all right here. Oh, they're right here. Yeah, you don't want to sacrifice GPU temps. That's my thing. Especially because your CPU is going to be just fine. Okay, we're going to use our... Okay, there's one. And one more. There we go. Seal that bad boy in. Okay. Now we have so I ran this one cable a little too high. what we're gonna do is, you can see this right here. This is a fan cable. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this fan cable and run it down here. And then this fan cable, apparently I'm gonna have to give it some more length here. So I'm running this fan cable out over here, you can see. And this is a unique, one of the things I really like about EVGA. So I'm gonna take this fan cable, I'm gonna plug it directly into the GPU. Like so. Okay, so now the GPU is actually controlling these bottom fans. So these bottom fans will actually pull air, like as the GPU needs heat, these fans will actually speed up and blow more air directly into the GPU. So one of the things I really like about this case. Okay. Right here. There we go. Okay, that cleans that up. Okay, now we got to do the fun part of hooking up all the. There's that plugged in. 3070 Ti's, 3080 Ti's plugged in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hook up all of our cable extensions and then put in our PSU. Cable extensions. Okay. The first cable extension is our GPU, our power supply, 24-pin ATX. There you go. There's one. Come on, don't get twisted for me. There we go. So the airflow in this build is, it's a 3 intake, actually it is 5 intake, 3 exhaust, with these being directly powered by the EVGA 3080 Ti. You've got 3 intake, 120 millimeter, and then the rest of them exhaust. Air is going to be pulled through. This is this is technically still a slightly it's definitely a slightly, it's now a positive pressure, or mostly positive pressure case situation, yeah, that's kind of the gist of the airflow. But the thing that's unique about this case is the deflux, what's the word I'm looking for? Airflow, which allows me to have these fans. There's perforation in the back, and so these fans are directly for adding additional cooling to the GPU. I think I might, actually, let's see. Hey, Drafaz coming in, 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Drafaz. Try and get those other ones. There we are, 150, guys. Pause gets it in there and unlocks the last one. I'll put the last tier up, but I don't think we're gonna do it. But, okay, so we're on our way now towards, oh, you get about 16. Thank you, Jafaz. That was a very specific number. Okay, doing the next giveaway here, putting it in here, all widgets, sub goal, and now we're on our way towards a $250 new, a 5600X, Ryzen 7 5700X, Ryzen 5600X giveaway. Need 250, we have 150. There we go, next goal is up. Okay, this is ready now. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on our PSU. No, we're gonna work on our GPU, which I have to get all of them jammed down here, which is gonna be fun. Unfortunately. Probably one of the hardest parts of this build I haven't been looking forward to is getting our GPUs in there. All right, but that looks good. There we go. Looks nice and clean. Okay. So now what we need is our 3 power cables. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you guys think it's looking good. And now what we do is we grab these and get these in. Angelic Assassin, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. Welcome. Jafaz, did you win yesterday? How'd your poker tourney go? Just out of curiosity. I know you were playing poker last night. Oh, nice. I like the Extra Life thing. Well, that's good. Congratulations on $1,000. That's still good. Did you play? Did you play? Did you play in? Is it like were you in Vegas or were you in Florida? So like just a local poker tournament or? Enough money to buy a 1050 Ti. That's right. Yeah. I have won the New Egg Shuffle, yes. But really early on. I haven't won in a long time. When I knew about the New Egg Shuffle before it became really popular. And then once it became popular, I never won. Somebody won twice in April. I have to plead the 5th. Okay, I'll let you plead the 5th then. You can tell me on Discord later or whatever. Okay, we're just getting the cables hooked up for the last little bit here, guys. Oh, back to back even, huh? That's cool. 0 for 51. Yeah, I think I'm pretty close to that now. Okay, here we go. Get these plugged in here. There we go. Okay, now, this is going to be the fun part, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to run these. Nicely into this little compartment down here. Maybe it'll go better than I thought. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get these in here. There we go. Okay, PSU time, guys. Everything is ready. We got all of our cables in. We're ready for the PSU and getting this thing finally turned on. It's always such a happy time. There we go. Okay. Now we put, oh, didn't leave that one out there. That can go in there. This is garbage. That can go in there. Can go in here. Okay, we are super close. What's up, Chris? Okay, that's good. We might need that. Let's put this away. Just like I said, I always take a moment right before I get to like a major part just to make sure that I clean up my workspace, make sure things are like in good working order so I don't lose anything. It's always something I always suggest anybody does is just take the time. Yeah, almost done. PSU and we're done. That's all there is left. Okay, let's go to side camera. Because everybody likes the PSU time. Ugh. Here we go. Okay. There is that. Here's all the cables. Power. PSU is right here. The cables for the PSU to install. Here it is, guys. Sniff time. There we go. Oh, smells like summer mountain breeze if it was being burned by ozone. Oh. Smells like Teen Spirit. No, it doesn't smell like that either. Yeah, the cables are pretty stiff. I actually like I don't mind the shiny ones. Okay, so there's that one. I'm looking for a single EVGA, the single ones. That's not one, that's not one. Okay, so let's see if we can reseal this one up. Yeah, it smells like disposable income. Nice. Kyotastic, it's up to you. I mean, it's a personal choice. I mean, again, it's RGB, so you're obviously getting better performance. You know, we all know that. Okay, so SATA, we'll need one of those. Oh, no, that's Molex. Nobody wants that. Okay, there's a single one. Another single one, cool. Molex, the... Ew, Molex. Yeah, 20 FPS plus. Yes, it can. It could be a good mouse pad. It's just big, which makes it good for building. Another CPU and SATA. Okay, that's more SATA and Molex. We'll put this Molex in with a SATA. Nobody, ew, Molex. Yes, you can hook up fans directly to the EVGA card, and I already did. We did that earlier. So there's fans directly hooked up to the EVGA for the win. Molex, yeah, no kidding. I did not like the Molex. Okay, there's that. And then the single CPU. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to take one of these extra VGAs. Unfortunately, one of these is gonna have to come with me. Oopsie. Okay. There's that. Okay, there's all the cables I need. Everybody says Molex. Everybody loves Molex. No, Molex is terrible. Okay, there's that. Okay, here we go. So let's get our stuff hooked up here. All our cables. Top down. Molex. Molex isn't like Rolex. That's what we need, is a rap song about Molex. I got my Molex. Rocking with my Molex. My diamond crusted Molex. There we go. I might use it if it was diamond crusted. Okay, CPU 1. Now that I have to plug it there. Yeah, moly Molex. SATA. It's just easy to break. It doesn't connect very well. And it's just not elegant like SATA. And like, we literally had one yesterday break on us. So yeah, that's why. Diamond studded Molex. Did you guys buy it? Yeah, I know, it's 20, Israel's right. It's like USB 3.1. It's just a terrible connection. Using Molex makes me SATA. Yeah, using Molex makes me want a SATA, but yes, you're right. I like the play on words. Okay, there we go. EVGA ready to go in. Still gonna have, like, the one thing is the clearance on this is not quite as high as I'd like, so we're gonna still get a, oh, actually, never mind, it's not bad. Whoops. Oh yeah. Ooh, okay, going to side camera. Side camera. Getting this PSU installed in the side camera. Oh, I don't want to put that away. I can put this away though. Okay. I always keep this on underneath my desk mat. Oops. Till just now. It says right here. Always says keep a positive outlook. Even if things are going awry with the build, I've got my positive outlook. I actually got it as a gift from somebody who sent it to my P.O. box. Sent me a gift that said, and just said, keep a positive outlook. It was like a Christmas gift that somebody sent me. It was really sweet. I appreciated it. Back when you guys used to care. Now you don't. Okay, there we go. All of that is in. Oh, God. Ugh. Okay, and we are at the final steps. Juggalo's like, I care. You guys all care. You guys are very, very good. Hey, NW Duncan, thank you for the sub. I just missed it, sorry. Okay, here we go. We need our 4-pin CPU. This little, when this thing stays sticky because I've like unplugged it like 50 times. But we're gonna plug this in real quick. Let's go back to top down so you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't want to be a terrible entertainer. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Next up, we have our SATA, which is right here. There's two of them. Pretty straightforward little SATA connections. There's that one, and there is that one. Okay, SATA's done. Might not quite though. There we go. Okay, there's that. Now, this one underneath here. Let us grab, there it is. There we go, put that on there like that. Okay, last cables. The worst, no, these are fine. Our three VGA cables. And then we'll have everything hooked up. There we go. One more after this. See, it's so close. Okay. Grab one of our a couple of our long ones. There we go. Okay. Need these to stay together. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see what this looks like on the front. Make sure it looks good. Nope, it does not. Needs to get pulled more. There you go. Okay. Just making sure that my cables look good. Okay, cool. Build is done. Build is done. Build is done. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Quickly seal the deal here in the back. There we go. There we go. There's that. You are right, not done until we see the post. There we go. And finally, our Antec at the front. We could have done our there we go. Okay. Build is ready. Let us plug it in. There's that. There's that. And finally, there is that. Okay. Let's move this. Okay, let's go to see if we get lucky. Here we go. Gonna prepare. Putting this away. Boom. Light up mode. There we go. Okay, here we go. On and on. Oh, look at that. Boom. Look at that. You can see those front right there. Looks good. And there it is too, it posted. There's the post right there. I hope you guys can see it, we'll see. Yep, there it is. You guys can see the post. It has posted. So we are all like, unlike yesterday, it was the bad RAM clicks, bad rag clicks. We actually have it all. There it is, right there. No, the G5, they fixed that. So I talked to Jacob from EVGA, and that's not an issue anymore. So that hasn't been a thing in a while. This may need a... The one thing I will say is it looks like it probably is going to need a... Let's go grab one real quick just because. Oh, that is pretty. I have to just say, it's just pretty. We're gonna grab just because. There we go. And there we go. Now it is even. Much better. And there is our build, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it looks really clean. Looks nice and clean, which is good. I love how it came out. I don't know if German is here, but if he is, I hope he got to see it. Yeah, and I love, like, you've got all the screen. It's like basically all of the stuff, like, all set up for it. Yeah, hey, Kaio, thank you very much for that. Yeah, this one does have RGB. We were doing some testing on that. We did some pre-testing and plugged it into a motherboard that's purple. And so that's why it's purple right now, is because we tested, sometimes we test GPUs beforehand, especially like high-end ones. We actually had, so if you guys want to see it, I have these little support brackets that I just have for circumstances like this. Here it is right here. It's called the MHQJR. I don't know where I get them, but they're just little GPU support brackets. They're pretty inexpensive. I got them right off of Amazon. And so there's just a bunch of different options, but that's what I did to get the GPU to stick up. So, but what I'll do is I'm going to put it over here on the side so you guys can see it, and then we'll start our giveaways right now. We'll start our giveaways and get that going, and then you guys can, so that way you get some, like, a nice peek of it and get kind of right up in there so you guys can see it a little bit closer, and then we'll do our giveaway stuff. Yeah, sorry, usually, yes, the 3080 does have, like, the 3080 Ti does have, typically it does have, but there you go. I'll see if I can give it a little bit more light. There's a little, it probably needs a little bit, here, I'll do this, I know what I can do. 1 second. I did this last time. Yeah, it's dark, it's harder with dark builds, because the dark builds you don't get the direct light, so we'll do this to give you guys a little bit, so it still keeps moody and you get the good stuff, but that's not. That doesn't look all that good either. Trying to find a good way to get it without. Oh, it shines off the. Here. No, it's not really a good way to do it, guys, unfortunately. Trying to give you guys a little bit of a better angle, but it doesn't really come across that way in the screen. There we go. There you go. Okay, well, it's a little bit better, but here you go. Here's some side, and then we'll start the giveaways, and then we'll give you, like, cleaner. It just looks a little. There you go, a little bit of a thing, so you guys can see it a little bit better. There's the whole build. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our first giveaway. This is a community giveaway for both. Oh, did we hit 600 likes? Oh, okay, never mind. Then we're only going to do one 500 gig NVMe SSD, guys. So let's go to CloudBot. So this one will be for one 500 gig NVMe SSD because Twitch hooked it up. So exclamation point community for this. One winner will be chosen. Community, okay. Exclamation point community, one 500 gig NVMe, starting that giveaway right now. Yeah, it came out super clean. It looks really good. I really like the way the build turned out. 2 minutes, guys. Yeah. go. "40 seconds, guys." "16 seconds." Came out super clean. I love the way that build looked. Okay, raffle is ended, guys. Raffle is ended. I love how the front looks on that. So winner for this one is Peter C over at YouTube. Peter C over at YouTube. Congratulations. You are the winner of the 500 gig NVMe SSD. Congratulations, Peter. Okay, last giveaway of the night. But we'll get that started here in a minute. We'll get this last giveaway of the night. So reminder, there is a stream on Saturday at 1 p.m. for about an hour, hour and a half. We're going to be talking about streaming and streaming gear and monitors. You're going to want to tune in for that if you want to see some monitors using with PCs, with game consoles, all that stuff. That's Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific time over at Amazon Live. Look on the Amazon on Twitter for the details on that. We're then back on Monday and Tuesday of this week. We're going to be streaming. We're going to be playing with a Formula 2 racer. We're going to be playing some Forza 4, building a PC with him. And then on Tuesday, I'm also over in LA. We're going to be celebrating the launch of Black Panther, the Black Panther expansion for Avengers. So we'll be playing a little bit of Avengers, basically doing a build. I don't know who that's with yet. It might be a solo build even. So that'll be a lot of fun. And we're doing that from LA, plus celebrating and giving away some Avengers copies and stuff like that as well. I actually just about finished that game. So actually ended up really enjoying it. And then the normal stream returns on Wednesday, and then we have streams Wednesday and Thursday that week as well. So you get 4 weeks plus 4 streams next week, plus an extra one on Saturday, again, for another Amazon Live. Oh, Wednesday, never mind. Wednesday's a huge stream. You guys are gonna wanna turn in for Wednesday because we have a crazy new case. You've never seen it before. I think it's gonna blow your mind. You should be super excited. I can't say more, but I'm excited about Wednesday's stream. Wednesday's stream is going to be super rad. So that's happening on Wednesday. And then, yeah, I think outside of that, it should be, I think that's pretty much all the announcements. Don't forget, merch is now live, robeytechdeals.com/merch. You can buy, we don't have a ton of quantity, so if you want to get your stuff, it will sell out pretty quickly. So head on over there, hats, jackets, shirts, and then that limited edition World of Warcraft style, like beard comb shirt is also up there as well. Outside of that, guys, have a great night. We are going to raid somebody. We still have a giveaway to do, so we're going to give away a $150 Newegg gift card now. So entry for that is !Newegg now. And then at the end of the stream, guys, we always like to raid somebody. It usually makes your day. There's 530 people here, so really just help bless somebody else and just make their stream just that much better. So please stick around, give them a follow, all that sort of stuff. Is such a huge help to them, and starting that giveaway right now. 2 minutes left, guys, on that one. So really appreciate it. I love, this build came out great. And this is it's just such a great case. And the thing that's so cool is, again, the GPU is actually controlling these fans down here, which is super neat. I'm excited. Hey, Poggers, thank you for the resub. 528 people, 817 tonight. Here's a little bit more of the front view for you. Go to the wide camera angle. Look at that front. That front looks it ended up looking super good. Just gonna be a nice looking build on somebody's desk, you know what I mean? Just a very, very clean looking PC. I think some of you, I know some people aren't huge fans of just lack of the RGB in the center. I know the AIO 120s are a little bit more for that, but they do just have like a really nice look to them. So, yeah. And I mean, I think so anyway. And this is a fun day. This is a fun stream. I was feeling a little ill earlier today, but I'm glad we were able to pull it together and get it going. They actually are intaking. In the back of the case is perforation, but they're sucking air in and blowing it to the GPU. So these are blowing air into the GPU. There's perforation on the back of the case for it to pull air from the GPU shroud. Hey, thanks, Valiant. I feel fine now. It was just a little rough at the beginning. Yeah, they do. No, you can do programmable solid colors too. This is going to German Baradish is the name that he goes for on email. I don't know if I think he was on YouTube. He said he was going to watch, but I don't know if we ever found out who. I know, it's nice and hidden, right? Okay, guys, raffles ended. Congratulations to PC Guy 8088. Hey, it's PC Guy won. That's awesome. Congratulations, PC Guy. Yeah, that's awesome, PC Guy. Congratulations. He ends up winning the $150 Newegg gift card. Okay, guys, we are going to raid somebody. We are going to be raiding somebody. So if you're over on Twitch, please just stick around. Just say hi. We're going to be raiding. She already told me ahead. Vaskander TV. So going to raid Vaskander TV. I don't know what Vaskander TV's raiding or playing, but we're going to find out. Vaskander. He's playing Back 4 Blood. Oh, I like this game. Okay, starting the raid. Oh, I know what this is. This is Excellion. I forgot. He changed his name. So Excellion changed his name, so we're going to be raiding Vaskander. Please stick around. Give him some love, guys. I love this guy. He's amazing. Have a great night. We'll see you guys later.